Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, ninth chapter, Sloka number 29. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Samoham Sarvabhuteshu Name Dveshosti Na Priyaha Ke Bhajanti Tu Mam Bhaktya मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्. In this ninth chapter, Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yogam, Bhagavan Shri Krishna started the topic of Sakama Bhakti and Nishkama Bhakti from 21st shloka, and that is getting over by this 29th shloka. There are some philosophies, Bhakti philosophies, who say that God is taking care of everything, whatever happening in my life. So this is one their statement. Then further they go and say that I have no right to question to the God why it is happening like this, why it is happening like this, or why you can't change it. I have no any right. If at all somebody asks the Lord why you are like this, why you are partial, why no. Don't ask all that. You will get the sin. If you talk to the Lord like this, or if you blame the Lord like this, you will get the sin. And they will create a guilt in the person's heart. So I should not say anything. I'll just accept it like that. If that much, if they say it is well and good, but they go further and another one more step and say that these devotees, even they write they pray to the Lord, they write a letter. You will imagine, Lord, I don't want the moksha. I don't want the moksha. I want only this Dvaita Bhakti, and how many janmas I may take, but I will be always your servant. Or some say that if moksha wants, Lord will give to me, because He is only everything, the giver of everything. This is the philosophy of the some people. But here, Lord clearly says that I won't interfere in your moksha. Moksha is Purushartha. Purushena ardhate iti Purushartha. You should ask. You should work for it. So I just I am not going to make your moksha delay or early, or I am not interfering in that in any way, but I will give you the infrastructure, the stage to play your life drama. That all I will provide. But what to seek here, what for you are playing this, that you must know and you must decide. That's why it is called Purushartha. Then how you can put everything on the Lord? So Lord very clearly said this in this previous slokas and in this 29th sloka also, which we have seen in the last class. I am equal towards all the beings. For me, the entire creation is equal for me. There is no anybody, my dear or enemy. I never hate anybody or I never like too much anybody. But if anybody comes and worships me and seeks me, asks me, then I will give myself to them. The last sentence in this sloka is very important. Maite teshu chapyaham. This is a Brahmatmaikya Bodha Vakyam, Mahavakyam. You and me, there are no two things. They are in me, I am in them means what? It means that Brahma, Jivatma, Paramatma both are one and the same. So that is the highest benefit by worshipping me, by understanding my words, and you assimilate and follow, you and me becomes one. This is the highest benefit of the Nishkama Bhakti. But Sakama Bhakti also has got some benefits, but they are all lower benefits. So this is very clearly showed and explained. There is no any uh, doubt in this, no any secret. Everything is open secret. So it is like the fire. If the people come near to the fire who is feeling chill and cold, they will get the warmness. Those who are away from the fire, they won't get. Exactly like that, I am also. If they come to me, they are getting me. If they are not coming to me, they cannot get me. What is the greatness getting of you? If I get some other benefits in this material world, that is more enjoyable. That means I don't want you. You be as a just sadhanam for me and to sadhyam to accomplish so many other worldly things. So many other worldly things. So these are the three stages in the bhakti. Keeping the Lord as the sadhanam and keeping the world as the sadhyam. So you help me, I worship you, I will give this thing, this thing. You fulfill my desires. Give me this. Send me to the Swarga or give me the house, promotion in the job, everything this. So sadhanam is God and sadhyam is this. But in second stage of the bhakti, when we are matured, promoted ourselves, the world is the sadhanam, my body, my mind, my family, my environment, this entire thing is the sadhanam for me. But sadhyam is you, O Lord. See, totally reverse. But that is also not complete according to the Vedanta. The third stage where you go beyond this stage. There is no sadhana sadhyam. O Lord, you and me are the one. Is it not Lord said that same thing? Yes or no? He said, yes, you and me are one. When? When you drop this sadhana sadhya, this is called cause and effect. I will tell you in this Vedantic words now. Of course, you got the point. Lord is the cause and the world is the effect. From the standpoint of the cause, the Lord, how he look at the effect, because that is me only. So that's why I am samaha aham sarva bhuteshu. From the cause standpoint, the effect, karana, karyam. So I am only. Therefore, I love everything. Now, let us see from the other side. If the effect looks at the cause, if the effect, karyam, looks at the cause, what it should be? Generally, yes, because I am the effect, because of the cause, therefore, I respect, I revere, I surrender to the cause. Now, this I will tell you with example, you will understand clearly. Ocean is the cause and wave is the effect. From the standpoint of the ocean, all the waves are equal. Do the ocean will have any partiality towards any one wave or other wave? You are very good, you are so big, so beautiful. No, because all the waves are me only expressing, so no difference at all. So this is the from the standpoint of the cause and effect. Now, from the effect to the cause, if this wave just go and surrender within the ocean, and because of you, I am, instead of this jiva wave keeping the Paramatma away and struggling here, claiming, I am this, I want this, I want this, why like this, how, why, where, all this kind of struggle. Simple, if the wave goes and surrenders in the ocean, that's it. Because the wave realized that without that cause, I cannot exist. Then how can I forget the cause? So this is the cause and effect thing. But now what we said, the third final stage, the wave should go and surrender, but later this cause and effect are only a superimposition. Wave saying that you are the ocean, or ocean saying that you are the effect, I am the cause. This cause and effect superimposition, when they both reject, please catch this point, when they reject both of them, this, the remaining thing is only water. Ocean is not there, wave is not there. Exactly like that, Paramatma, Jivatma, this cause and effect, when we drop it, Jiva word, Para word, Atma, Atma, there is no two, one Atma. That is called Brahmatmaikya Bodham, Aham Brahmasmi Ekameva Advitiyam. Very simple to apply this logic. All that is included in this shloka, in this last sentence. See, entire from the cause effect, from cause to effect, Bhagavan said, I have no any raga dvesha. But the problem here is this bhakta, artha bhakta, artharthi bhakta, many bhaktas are there. But Bhagavan highlighted that the jignasu or gnani bhakta. That's why he says, I love so much gnani bhakta. Gnani bhakta is my self itself. Atma, gnani to atmaiva me matam. That means no difference. Again, here is emphasizing te teshu, maite teshu cha api aham. The same statement only. Gnani to atmaiva me matam is restated with different words. So to say ekameva dvitiyam is restated in the form of the gnani to atmaiva me matam. Maite teshu teshu chapyaham are one and the same. This is the final teaching. Over there itself, everything. But this ignorant, arrogant jivas, the so-called, they themselves call themselves as the devotees, not understanding what is devotion. So this is the gist of this. With this, the topic of Sakama Nishkama, the merits and demerits of both also completed. Now, the last another 5 slokas, Bhagavan going to tell the Mahatmyam of this Bhakti Mahatmyam. Shrunu Mad Bhaktehe Mahatmyam. Bhagavan thought of like that. Listen, now I will tell the glory of this Bhakti. Which Bhakti? This Nishkama Bhakti, Advaita Bhakti, Gnani Bhakti. So shloka number 30. अपि चेत् सुदुराचारः भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव स मन्तव्यः सम्यग् व्यवसितो हि सः. A small introduction I had given in the last class before closing our class about this. You may have forgotten, right? To do the karma, you need a lot of qualification. In the Vaidika karma, smarta, shrauta karmas, anything, some karmas only can be done by the brahmachari. And what grihastha do, that karmas cannot be done by the brahmachari. And brahmachari, what he do, this minimum karmas, grihastha need not to do, and he should not do now. And grihastha to do any of these rituals, any karma, the spouse should be there. Some karmas are eligible only when the spouse is standing and touching him only, it will work out. Like this, gradually in Mundaka Upanishad we saw some more extremes. Okay, person who is having white hair not suitable to do some karmas. That time I explained that that means do all good karmas at the age of 30, 35. But if the hair is white from the childhood, what to do? Like me. I remember, I think at the beginning of the college itself, it started, maybe, if I remember correctly. So, anyhow, we should not take seriously, but Upanishad says. And then after suppose the wife died, then again some restrictions are there. When Sita Devi sent to the forest and some yajnas should be done, then they made a pratima of the Sita gold and that kept side is his auction. See, like this, so many things, eligibility is required. Eligibility. Then time, space, place, and the way of dress, the kind of mantras, the kind of yajna kunda, the yantram. See, so many things. Karma kanda. And if you go to the Raja Yoga is not very big thing, simple. To do Surya Namaskara or few asanas, you must be physically fit. You have spondylosis and back pain and all these things you can't do. Are fractured with fractured hand or leg, you can't do the Raja Yoga. Okay, come to the Gnana Kanda. Gnana Kanda is not meant for everybody. It is not a startup job. It is only for a qualified person. Therefore, in Vedanta, we emphasize that qualifications, sadhana chatushtaya sampannanam, viveka vairagya, shamadhi shakta sampatti, mumukshutvam cha, so many restrictions. Now, what is the other simple option? Bhakti, you doesn't require any qualification. To start the bhakti, you doesn't require any of these qualifications. Not only that, anybody, anytime, anyway, you can do the bhakti. That point is highlighted by Krishna here in this 30th shloka. Let us see the meaning. Lord is going to the extent that api chet suduracharaha api is there already. Even you are the most super sinner, suduracharaha ativa kutsitacharaha. Shankara says very, very bad can, character, conduct. All kinds of wrong habits and adharma, karma, everything is there. But the moment you just turn and decide that you come to the side of the Lord, then all that is will be taken care of. Understand carefully this point. That means, oh, there is a guarantee. I will do 1 week all that Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday I will go to church. There I will clean all my sins. That is what is their process. That's why all the time they will talk about the papam, papi gade. So whole week you enjoy. You kill the animals, you do any kind of thing, and Sunday you come and wash, and again you go and put the dust on you, like this elephant bath. Kunjara Shauchavat. That elephant, when that controller of the elephant takes the elephant to the bath, or by itself takes the bath, and after so much time staying in the pond and the lake and putting it has got its own shower. After complete, when it comes on to again to the banks of that river, it will see anywhere where the smooth, the dust and mud is there. It will suck all that, and again, just like a sandal powder, it will pump onto the body whole. Why it does that, that is a different thing. It has got some benefits for it, but just now you cleaned your body and you're putting the dust like this. This example told in the Bhagavata also to the Shuka Mahamani, to the Parikshit. Or Parikshit asked, in the world, there's worldly people are like that. Little they will do this, this, that, and again they will indulge in the adharmic and wrong way of lifestyle. It is not like that. The point is here, that means till date, in the past, whatever maybe we are, what are the wrong things we have done, there is no 100% perfect person in the world. Okay? Therefore, every one of us are committed something or other the wrong things. But now, forget all of them, start a fresh new life of spiritual devotion. Don't go again to that. But once for all, I decided, I understood now what a sinner I am, how many crimes I have done, what all nonsense I have done, all wrong habits I indulge. No problem. So Lord says, if you are unfit for the karma, you are unfit for Raja Yoga, you are unfit for Gnana Yoga, and you are the fit person to the devotion. Come on, come to me. See what a sulabham, easy. That's why somehow or other more people are have devotion in our country, astikas. But after that, slowly you have to grow. But you are changed now. So apichet suduracharaha, but mam bhajate ananyabhak. With again with pure, he is very much interested. He confessed also, Lord, I am like this before. I have done this kind of pilgrimage. Now I came to you. Hereafter I am not going to again the richer life. You please take care of me. Ananya Bhag. Now you are the only sole shelter for me. Once the person decides and comes like that, that moment itself, that person is called as a sadhu. Sadhu eva saha mantavyaha. We must consider him as a very good person because he turned, about turned completely. So when this about turn he has taken, please sit down. Please sit down. Apichet Sujracharah Sadhu eva Saha Mantavya. We must consider him as the Sadhu. Here Sadhu means not sannyasi, but a good person. Now he became a good person. So to become a good person and decide to become good, to be good, any time is the muhurtam, good muhurtam. Then forget about the past. Never again bring back it. Now lead a fresh life now onwards. Then Lord says, I will take care of you. Because you have come to me, you have come to me. And not only that, we can say that he is samyak vyavasitaha, he saha, right decision, properly executed. Samyak vyavasitaha means properly thought of, properly decided, properly uh, turned in his life. He completely changed now. Samyak, proper, vyavasitaha. So in this way, yathavat, what should be done in the human life? What is the pursuit of the human life? That's why samyak means yathavat, as you are supposed to be. supposed to do in that way. Vyavasitah, he did it. See, uh, in this life we may not done as per our knowledge. I have no any bad habit. I have not done any big adharmic thing. Very small thing. Who knows that in the last life we have not done? Therefore, if anybody done the bad thing and now they changed and turned towards the goodness, you have to appreciate him. That is what Lord is doing here. Lord is not encouraging, okay, you do bad, how long you want to do, and then come. No. For that bad things what he done, he has to go through that karma phala. But what is the benefit then coming to this side and turning? Quickly I will wash you. I will make you to get washed and come out of quickly instead of thousands of janmas within one or two janmas, or it depends upon in this janma also. I will provide the teacher, I will provide the shastra, I will provide the teaching. My blessings will shower on you. So in this way, Bhagavan encouraging and saying that it is not just for the sake of advertisement, encouragement means. Okay, I am only a samanya karanam. I have no any, already we told, no, I have no any dvesha partiality. I am samanya karanam means equally available. But Vishesha Karanam is you. You have to decide. You have to choose. Therefore, now if you have chosen in that way, then you are accepted without any admission exam, admission test. Come on. But in all other yogas, it is not possible in karma or the Raja Yoga or Jnana. So Bhakti has got such a facility. Then, after saying this is a glorification of the Bhakti. Now, 31st shloka is further explaining about this. That person, that sadhu, क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति. Very, very important shloka. If you noticed, Lord continuously doing the promises, Vagdanam. These are not just lip service, real. The promise, who can fulfill the promise? Any human being cannot fulfill all the promises what they do to the public or the people, government or any person. But Lord will fail any time. If Lord also promises and he not fulfilled that, then we cannot call him as a Lord. He cannot become he cannot be called as a Satya Sankalpaha, Satya Swarupaha, Satya Vratam, that Bhagavata shloka, no, where Satyam word is praised by saying 9 times. Satyam Vratam Satya Param Trisatyam Satyasya Satyam Trisatyanetram, not coming immediately, 9 times. Satyam Satyam. Though he fulfills it. What are those promises? In 28th shloka, if you see that last word, Mam Upayishyasi, Eshyasi. Eshyasi means certainly he reaches me. That particular form of the grammatical eshyasi, you definitely, certainly will come to me. That place also I told it is also kind of Mahavakya only, or Jivan Mukti Vimuktaha and Mam Upaishyasi Videha Muktaha. Promise. Now you see in the next shloka immediately again Bhagavan given the Mahavakya, you are me, I am you. There is no difference. Now here again Bhagavan doing the promise. क्षिप्रम भवति धर्मात्मा. Maybe when Lord saying these words to Arjuna, he may be snapped because Kshipram means the time of the snap. Kshipram. Kippuvare. So maybe Lord also, Arjuna, he may be did like that. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma. This sadhu now is called a dharmatma because he turned all entire his attention and decided to walk in the path of the dharma. He dharmatma only. And not only that, the kshipram becomes he becomes dharmatma, and then shashvat shantim nigacchati. Shantim, peace, happiness, security. Shashvat means shashvatam, nityam, nitya shanti. It again, it will go, it won't go. Any other shanti which comes, for us in sleep we will become peaceful. Shanti is there. Or after we get something, any work is done, we are struggling for something to happen, it happens. So then we are peaceful. But how long? Certain little time only. But this shanti, which is going to get by, he turned now. He has to work now. He has to go through the three stages. That's why I told the three stages. That three stages of the Ekarupa Bhakti, Pavrupa Bhakti, Arupa Bhakti. Or as I told that example of the wave and ocean, cause and effect. Then, after that, these results, not that today just suddenly I changed and I came and confessed with the Lord and immediately you won't get Jivan Mukti. Lord provides you, makes you eligible for the Gnanam. Then you have to involve again in the Shravana Manana Nididhyasana. At that time, after that result, Sashvat Shantim Nigachati. He attains the permanent Shanti. That means moksha. He is going to get moksha in gradual, step by step. And therefore, Arjuna, here again another promise Bhagavan is going to do. Therefore remember, my devotee never perish, never fall down. There is no going back to him. There is no going back to him, falling down. This is again a promise. Na me bhaktaha na pranashyati. Promise. If you have a strong faith on the promises of the Lord, do we worry about the January? You know what is January? Jananam worry January. The new year comes and then immediately this project, that project, whether this year this all will go smoothly or not, like that. Then definitely January 1st I have to go to the Lord and show my face, and he must recognize that, oh, you remembered me. Okay. Then I will put all the recommendations. Again, struggling for this thing. Material prosperity benefits. Name bhaktah pranashyati. And he is telling, hey Kaunteya, Arjuna, pratijanihi. Pratijanihi means you nishchitam pratignam kuru. You take a oath that, and I am telling, note it, and go and declare and announce in the world. Like that, pratijanihi, you know it first for certain. You make it a firm decision, and pratignam, take a oath. And the Lord is not going to leave my hand at any cost. And you tell to everybody also. That is the meaning, that pratijani, or you know for certain. There is no any doubt about it. Like this, Lord, very with concern, told that the easiness of the bhakti, but only time we have to enter into it, but in a right way. Then afterwards, you have to grow. I told many times in bhakti there is a gradation. Adama bhakti, madhyama bhakti, and uttama bhakti. But when it comes to the gnanam, there is no gradations there. In all other things, gradations are there. Pragnata samadhi, sampragnata samadhi, this samadhi, that samadhi, all that. But again, after come out of from the samadhi, the same, you are in the miserable world only. But moksha, the moksha which comes shanti because of the gnanam is shashvatam, permanent. That's why Bhagavan have said, Sashvat Shantim Nigachati. And for this, so many examples are there. What Lord said here, if you see, starting from the Arunagirirnathar, who wrote the Tirupugal, no? In his life story, he's a womanizer. He runs behind the woman. So the story goes to extent. Then finally, he has got a message lesson from his own sister. There he shocked and turned immediately. Then decided to suicide. You know the story. Then went to the temple tower and want to jump from there. It is not only in one person's life. There are so many examples. This typical turnover. Then Lord taken care. But for everybody, Lord will bless immediately, like he blessed the Arunagirinathar. சும்மா இருன்னு சொல்லிட்டு போனாராமா. யாரோ ஒருத்தர் பிராமணனை கீழே வந்து முருகனா அவர் சொல்றாரு. பட் சும்மா இல்லை, அவர் பாடிட்டே இருக்கிறாரு. என்ன உபதேசம் என்னமோ, ஓகே. We need not to take like that. I will also go on to the one temple tower. The Srirangam is so big. Come to the class and listen to such. Some cases in somebody's life it will happen. All that the previous janma, all those things are over. But still there, again he's in the bhakti only, Dvaita bhakti. Dvaita bhakti only. Then maybe afterwards what happened? He progressed to the Advaita bhakti and Arupa bhakti. Then maybe he has to attain the moksha. If not, he attained the moksha, Jivan Mukti in that life. Maybe Arunagirinathar also again reborn. We don't know. But Gnanam Vina Moksham Na Labhyate. No Labhyate. Whether in the last life or this life or later, you have to go through this Gnana Prakriya. Shravanam. Not only Arunagirinadar, in Tulsidas' life, Santa Tulsidas, his own wife abused him. He is also very much infatuated with the newly married, the young girl, wife, and that story. I can't explain all the stories. And then she told on the face, "You are mad of this um, Mamsapindam body. If you have this much infatuation on the Lord, you may have get the darshan of the Lord." This one statement turned his entire life, and immediately he became a Dharmatma. Then Valmiki, roadside robber, and Narada is the Guru Upadesham. Then he became a Maharshi Valmiki. In this way, in Andhra, you may heard Yogi Vemana. His birthplace is very close to my native place only, Yogi Vemana. This person also is very much womanizer. He all the time go to the prostitute's house and all that. There, his sister-in-law, uh, he begs the money from her and goes to the prostitute house. In that way, there finally she herself one day, I didn't remember the story correctly. She told, "You are so much infatuated with the body, the flesh, blood, bones. You take this body." She told, I think one day something happened like that story, and there also he immediately turned Yogi Vemana. Then afterwards, Vemana Shatakam, 100 slokas we used to read in our childhood. Lot of, like Bhartruhari wrote the Vairagya Shatakam, like in the 100 slokas, the entire Vedanta, Bhakti, then Viveka, Vairagya, everything comes. So many messages, sadhana part and everything, Yogi. He never then lived in the house. He lives only in the cave or on the hills without any dress. Yogi Vemana. Many are there like that in our history. So this all shows that how the bhakti can turn a person. Now here, how this person later on will become a staunch devotee and promote himself and go closer to the Lord and become one with Him. For him, there is a formula. He has to work for it. Without work, without working on it, it won't happen just like that. I will give you that formula in a simple English word. Okay, that is ride. R-I-D, ride. R-I-D, ride formula. Simple, just to remember. That's it. Or refers to the reduce the adharmic actions. That's why everybody cannot just change and turn and become everything just like that. Even we say you should not ask anything to the Lord. It is not like that. You can ask, but ask something which is really reasonable, really helpful for your spiritual upliftment. That is also asking only, no? So, Nishkama Bhakti means you should not ask anything. It is not like that. So, here, to start with, gradually you will mature, or refers to the reduce the adharmic actions. Next, I word refers to the increase the dharmic actions. Then D refers to the dedicate all actions to the Lord. This is nothing but the fourfold formula of the Karma Yoga. Fourfold formula of the Karma Yoga. Then last word E. Experience everything, good and bad and Sukham Dukkham. You have to experience everything as the prasada of the Lord. RID. Reduce the adharmic actions. Here adharmic actions, unwanted, unnecessary things all. Increase the necessary, important, required dharmic actions and dedicate the all actions to the Lord, samarpana bhava, and take all the experience as the prasada bhava. This is the right formula that should be done. Then after that, Bhagavan says, not only that, still more I will tell you. You know what? 32nd shloka. Mam hi pardhavyapashritya kepi syuh papayonayah स्त्रियो वैश्यस्तथा शूद्राः तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्. So, suduracharah api sadhureva mantavyah told in the 30th shloka. Now Bhagavan says, not only that, still I will tell you the glory and the greatness of the devotion. Even who born in the inferior yonis, inferior birth, Papa Yonayaha. Here Papa Yonayaha means inferior birth. Okay? Inferior birth, if some jiva born as the cat or dog, it is inferior birth only, no? Because it cannot do any new punya, it cannot increase any dharma, it has to go through only that life goes with the, that's why those animals' lifespan is very short. Because in that, see, to be as a dog for 14 years is a great job, no? Hmm? Yeah, 14 years it exhausts all lot of things. But for human beings, 100 years given. And this posu and other things are all only, if you, one day it may stay, anytime it will die. Or that another flies, no, light flies, putti cell. They just come out of that house of them and immediately go and hit the light, either the car lights on the street, fire, or lights in our domestic, and that day itself, after 2 hours, the wings will fall, they will fall down, and some other ant, some other creature will come and eat them. Life is gone, over. Only one day. One day. That's why we have to observe the nature. So, Papa Yonayaha means inferior bodies. Hey, Arjuna, Partha, Mam, who are these Papa Yonayaha? I will tell you, even they, Mamhi Partha, Vyapashritya, by, uh, by taking refuge at me, taking the shelter from me, Episyuhu, okay, they also Yanti Param Gatim, they also will ultimately reach the Param Gatim. Episyu Papayonaha, Mamhi Vyapashritya, Yanti Param Gatim. This is the, now tell me, sir, who are all they? Whether I am coming in that list. Bhagavan mentioning here three things. Okay, very crucial topic this one. One is Striyaha, women are considered as the Papa Yoni Janma. We have to look that point in a different angles, okay? Don't get upset immediately. Striyaha. Then second is Vaishyaha, the business community, Vaishya. And then Shudraha, the working class community labor. Now here, for these words, Shankaracharya not given any commentary. But nowadays, if I have to say that the women birth is considered as the papayon inferior, I have to be very careful. Shankara, why he didn't mention those days, women are not this much aggressive like now. Women are confined to the house and they have to undergo a lot of struggle. So everybody knows naturally they have to take shelter only under the father or under the husband or under the guru. They cannot live separately alone. So those conditions are different. Maybe Shankaracharya not future, look at the future of the 2020 will be like this. Women are in the military, women are in the pilots, we are encouraging more and more. So I had to talk very secretly, only in the confined place. Not because of something we can prove, because if the Lord said means there is some meaning in it. We cannot simply say like that, but we have to look into that. Shankara didn't comment, then it is very difficult for the people like us to talk about it. So many other acharyas are all tells that in a different angles. One angle first, normal social angle we will see what if you look into the society, women are the most suffering beings. Beings means I'm not talking about the other. Among the human beings, women are the most suffering beings. Women. Don't simply say that they are also going to the work and earning and all that, and not like that. You just imagine from the childhood, not very small, little after 10 years. At home, if the girl and boy both are there, the girl will help the mother more or the boy will help the mother more. Tell me, girl. So from that age onwards, she keep on do the things for the family. Then when she grown up little, after that also, if they go to the outside also, now also in the society, safety is very difficult. Always there is a threat, and most of the men consider the woman as the only bhoga vastu and no security. And then okay, or we will take some 50 years, 100 years back, how the women they have to serve. Then marriage will be early and she has to serve the in-laws, husband, and so many joint family. She has to do all the work of everybody. All the men in that house, husband's brother, husband's another, everybody will take work from her, depend on her. And then once when she starts becoming mother and then creating the children, what a great difficulty that keeping the baby 9 months in the womb and that lady can't imagine that. But that lady undergoes, she don't know what will happen to her life. At any time, anything can happen. So she has to, but she undergoes that. And those days, if you take every 2 years, one child. Every 2 years. I don't know, some families maybe every year one child, but generally 2 years. Like that, in my house, for my mother, I am the 10th child. Can you imagine? But that lady went on through the life with all the difficulties, and in between again serving the, helping the, taking care of the delivery of the Nathanar. I remember my aunts used to come because my father is the only brother. My aunts, all deliveries, they will come here. Therefore, there is always a permanent cradle in the house. Somebody or other every year they need one big cradle with chains. This is what we experience. I experience. Some of you may experience some extent. But now one child, that is different thing. But even now, one child, if you take, you are getting the point, lady. Then three children, four children, like that, like that. Now she has to serve the children, take care of the children, take care of the husband, take care of the family, and all that through that, in-laws, this, that, and everybody will shout at her and expect the work from her, but she undergoes all this suffering. And suppose after some years later, husband passes away and Chandi becomes a widow, and that time also again she has to uh, some problems will be there in the family, safety, this thing. Therefore, the most suffering being women than the male. Naturally, maybe they got this body in the last janma because of their some bad karmas and all that. But the advantage here, there is a plus point also. They will get quickly vairagya than the men. Now, take the present context. Don't go for the my grandmother, 10 children, all that. Now, present also. See, lady again dependent first beginning, and then she is going for job. Husband all the time hammers at her, and everything he needs support and things from her. He has to done. But nowadays they are adjusting. She goes for work. She has to look after the house, children, send the children, and goes to the work, and up to evening 6 o'clock she will work, and there she has to answer to so many, and she has to come back. If the in-laws are there, again husband, children, this has to mechanically settling and all that. Altogether, if she goes outside, safety problem is there all the time, security, even presently. So this phenomena is there. Therefore, three like, but there is advantage. Lord, by saying this three Janma is Papa Yonam, is not neglecting them or saying something. It is like that in the nature, but there is a possibility more for them to get the Vairagya and Bhakti. Now come to this point. In this world now, presently, who are more having the Bhakti and Astikya Buddhi? In every temple, ladies comes more or gents comes more. In satsang, ladies comes more or gents comes more, because they gone through the life struggle and all that somehow or other. Now, olden days are now, people when they've gone through lot of troubles and trouble, they will have anchor bhakti. That's why they indulge in the temple going, or if they are little old parties like that, they will do japa, reading some books and like that. Our olden days, our parties are all involved like that. Even they become widows at the young age, but they were all confined to the restricted life and discipline, muddy acharam. And with that, all that their japa, their thing, and that, like that, that is only support for them, Lord. Then maybe They will progress and next life they will flourish. That also possible. Now also if you take in satsang, in devotion, in this faith in the God, everywhere the majority are the ladies. One side that is there, but this is there. Yes. Now I will tell you the another deeper aspect. This is just a social visual fact. These three mentioned here, Vaishya, Shudra. Okay? Why they consider as the lower Janmas? This Vaishya business community, all the time their mind is attracted for the money, 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 money. If they have the business, no, they all the time sit in the counter morning to night and they won't give holiday because one day if I close and give holiday, the money. So like Marwadis, no, we say, there here our Chettiars are Vaishya community, money. That they become so slaves to the money and want to become rich, rich, rich. They are good people, and therefore, for them to evolve, coming out of that greediness of the money is difficult. Difficult. That's why they cannot go further. But if they will have more bhakti. If you see in the whole country, more contribution for the temples and all the donations are given by the those business community only, whether their Marwadis are here our other business community people, they give lots of money. They have bhakti also. I mean, because bhakti, my business has to increase. I must be safe. My money should be safe. For that sake, they do bhakti. So most business community people will have the bhakti. That is advantage. But it takes time for them. Coming to this Advaita Bhakti or Gnanam takes time. So that's why they were caught up in that Ardha Purushartha strongly. That's why that is a Papa Yoni. Now we have to take here not as the Jati Kulam. We have to take from the angle of the Guna, Gunam. Okay. Now, if you take in that way, Shudra is another community where he cannot think he is no education, nothing, labor, only he will work under somebody. And Sutra Buddhi, all the time begging and crying for something, give more, give more, give more. Like that, Shudra. And for him also, there is no opportunity much. But they also will have the bhakti. If you see in the villages, very uneducated, very poor families also, they are having the bhakti about the Lord at their level, in their own village, in their own community, that God, whatever may be. For them, one tree itself is the God, one mountain is the God, isn't it? But they are coming to the bhakti. See, easy, bhakti is easy for all of them. Even such a Papa Yonis also, okay, Stri or Vaishya Shudra. Now, in fact, I will conclude by saying now what exactly real other meaning. It refers to the three gunas. Okay? Three types of janmas are referred to the three types of mental maturity. For that sake, these three examples. It can be either this way, that way to anybody. But mental status, which mental status is becomes an obstacle for the spiritual progress. That is what Lord wants to say. But to start, they can just do bhakti, simple bhakti. Patram, pushpam, palantoyam, anything. So there is a possibility for them also. So what are the three uh, mind setup, okay, types of mind? One is emotional mind. Emotional mind represented by the Stri. Generally, women are emotionally weak up to age of the 45, 50. There is again another observation. When they become more and more age, women become more emotionally strong, men become emotionally weak. Women won't depend after 50, 60, even husband goes, she's not that much weak like the husband. But if the husband, if any case, wife goes first, he will shatter. So it is reverse. But basically, up to the 50 years, women are emotionally dependent and weak also. That is by nature. Okay? That is by nature. Sensitive. So that represented the weak emotional mind. The emotional mind is not suitable for the Vedanta pursuit or the Advaita Jnanam. Many times that's why physically we may depend, but emotionally we should not depend. How many times we said, so don't put yourself, I am a woman, so all like this, nothing. You can change, gunataha, improve. So this is emotional state of the mind, three. Then second is rajoguna activity. So workaholic, materialistic mind is represented by the Vaishya. Materialistic rajoguna aspect is told. So it is a gunataha. If we also are having only my work is more important, I cannot come to satsang every day, I am busy, I have to go like this, I have to do that. Only in this way, if you are behaving, even if you are born in the Brahmana, you are considered as the Kanjus Vaishya. You are so money oriented. Life means only money. So Gunataha. So Vaishya is a materialistic minded Rajasic person. And third Shudra is the uh, Tamasic or dull. He won't put efforts forward. He has no capacity to grasp, to understand or study or anything. These three types of minds are represented here by Striyaha, Vaishya, Sudra. They are not fit for the uh, Advaita Bhakti or the Advaita Jnanam right now, but they are fit for the Bhakti. That is what is the message. That means Bhakti is easy and for everybody to start. And that if you use it, that startup, for a right purpose in a right way, everybody can progress as quickly as possible. So we'll conclude here with this now. So very important shloka. Then another two are there. We'll see later. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Hari Om. That's it.